Hello everyone, Maverick here, and in this new series we're going to be doing overviews, starting out with everyone's favorite from the Halo series, the M6 series of personal defense sidearms. The M6 has served the men and women of the UNSC for almost nearly 140 years. During that time, 12 different variants of the weapon has been made. Although this weapon is far in the future from where we are now, its workings and reliability can be traced back to a few modern day weapons, most notably the IMI Desert Eagle and the Colt M1911. Each one of these handheld cannons fire a semi-armor piercing high explosive 12.7 by 40mm cartridge. Magazine size can vary between different variants of the weapon, and so can rate of fire. Starting off with the one that we all fell in love with back in Combat Evolved, the M6D Personal Defense Weapon System. This version of the weapon is a naval officer issued weapon. Primarily designed for Spartan 2s, this weapon is upscaled 117% to better suit Spartan 2s. Standing at 7 inches tall and 9 inches in length, this weapon comes standard issue with an extended magazine that can hold up to 12 semi-armor piercing high explosive 12.7 by 40mm cartridge firing at 210 rounds per minute or 3.5 rounds per second. This weapon is extremely deadly and accurate in the hands of a Spartan. Standard engagement range is short to medium range. And this weapon also features the KFA2 2x optical smart link scope, which links directly to the user's heads-up display. Moving on to our next weapon. This weapon coming in style from Halo 2 in black polymer and its sleek design, the M6C Magnum sidearm. Issued mostly to the UNSC Corps vehicular crews, this weapon is also upsized 117% to suit most Spartan 2s. The most notable change between the G model and the C model is the change in the design. Another notable difference in the weapons is the M6C is able to fire at 360 rounds per minute or 6 rounds per second. This weapon using the same ammo type and also the same magazine size with 12 rounds in the magazine. Probably one of the most interesting features of this weapon though is the DOA or double action only, meaning you do not have to cock the weapon after reload. All you have to do is after change out the magazine is just pull the trigger and fire. This weapon will always be ready to fire whenever you need it to. This weapon also has a SOCOM variant, being equipped with a built-on suppressor with laser sight and smart link scope attachments. Mostly used by ODSTs. One of the most notable differences between the SOCOM variant and the M6C is SOCOM uses semi-armor piercing high penetration, not explosive rounds. The next model up is the G variant. This model of the weapon had two different variants, the Army variant and the Marine variant. These might have been the same weapons, but they had notable differences due to the specifications of each branch of the United Nations Space Command. The Army variant was able to fire twice as fast as the Marine version. It was also issued with a smart linked KFA2 2x scope. It also has a shorter, stockier barrel, a different slide and grip, and an electroless nickel finish. Both weapons fire the 12.7 by 40mm semi-armor piercing high explosive cartridge. The Marine variant, however, even though it has the same general size, with exception to a longer barrel and is not issued with a smart linked KFA2 2x scope. Unlike the Army variant, although semi-automatic, the Marine variant has a slower rate of fire than its counterpart, but has increased accuracy. Next up we have the M6H Personal Defense Weapon System. It is an upsized officer's model and has a smart linked KFA2 2x scope and an electroless nickel finish. It was adopted as the standard issue personal defense sidearm of all branches of the UNSC by 2555. The M6H is 13.7 inches in length and 10.2 inches in height. It holds 8 rounds in the magazine and can fire 240 rounds per minute. Well, that looks like it wraps everything up with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it.